we're sitting here 5 years from now, and thanks to your company, what are you looking back in 2024 amazed that from a healthcare perspective, women were X. What's changed, and what role has your company had in creating that change?
Yeah, I'm Catherine Song, co-founder and CEO of Soundable Health. Or as you guess from our name, we are using bathroom sound for keeping an automatic boarding diary. So using the AI algorithm, I measured automatically of the amount of fluid from sound. And yeah, this journey will begin with my mom's story that she suffered from the bladder disease, the significant interstitial cystitis for more than 30 years since I was a very young girl. So I completely understand the patient herself and the caregivers for the quality of life degradation. She always felt that doctors not fully would listen to her, and that she really felt really hard to describe about her symptoms, and the bladder and the bathroom issues are very private, reluctant to talk about anyone to seek proper health. But the bladder health is really critical. The more than a half of the women were related to the pelvic health really suffer from that, and often overlooked aspect of women's overall well-being. So the many people experience conditions like a urinary incontinence, overactive bladder, and urinary tract infections, which can significantly impact their quality of life, not only for the physical, but the social and even to the mental health. So we are making an AI-based automatic bladder diary registered with try to improve the adherence to keeping the bladder diary, integrating some or the lifestyle modification, behavioral, the mental care features into the bladder diary. So I have a great privilege to listen to how the simple automatic bladder diary and the sound AI will greatly improve the bladder health management. So yeah, in 5 years, I'm envisioning them reducing the subjective symptom report and objective measures, as you all mentioned, to increase our bladder body literacy and return our dignity with our life. Yeah, that's my vision. Thank you.
Based on what you're doing today, if you could share one real outcome, short story or use case that is happening today and positively affecting the women that are using your product.
So yeah, as a inventor of the AI technology behind our bladder diary app, Bladderly, I have the privilege of witnessing firsthand how our solution has positively impacted. And our first customer actually was my mom and my other women co-founder and my friends and family, the more. So yeah, one woman, let's call her Sarah. Yeah, she was struggling with frequent embarrassing accidents, sudden leakages or urges. So she felt very isolated and self-conscious about her symptoms and limiting the social activities and professional jobs, and suffered in silence because it's reluctant to share about the symptoms, and she didn't know which specialty or which doctor can help her, is it treatable or not. But after using this app gladly, she was able to track her symptoms in objective and the subjective manner with a more comprehensive view. She can identify her triggers, what makes her feel the very certain urges or the bad symptoms, and communicate more effectively with the numbers and the chart with a doctor. So with this AI-powered automatic volume measurement, it increases overall patients' adherence to keeping the bladder diary. Typically, it is known than less than 30%, but it increased more than twice, 60-70% with a high with the satisfaction. And this era, she gained a deeper understanding about the bladder patterns and was able to make a more informed decision with the doctors about her treatment, even with the long course of the treatment from the 6 to the 12 months. But as a result, now she's much better, improved significantly, and get confidence about her life and get back to her communities and get back to her job with no interruptions. So she sent her this letter. So when we feel sometimes depressed due to our hard work, you read that letter and they share their feelings together. And yeah, that's our story.
Well, what I'm going to ask you to do, because I think so much of success is around your team and your company and the humans involved in your company, and you folks are the leaders. So I want you to come up with just 3 words that define your team, what keeps people excited, how you're being sure that you get inclusion of different voices, and given the time, literally 3 words or 3 phrases that best describe what differentiates the humans in your company.
Yeah, it's our team's motto and the technical team's motto as well, that we hear you. Yeah, we hear your sound and we hear your story. Yeah, we're here to support you. Yeah, we hear you.